RawForge got another update. So in this video, I will explain why you should update and how to do that. So if that sounds good for you, let's go. RawForge now has a new ONNX backend. So before we had to use Torch, but now we can use ONNX if we prefer. ONNX is the same backend Darktable 5.6 will use for the new AI features. And it offers a few advantages like the hardware compatibility, but for me, the main advantage is the size. So let me show you. So RawForge is installed in my .local OPT. Now if I do, as you can see, RawForge is installed there. Now if I look at the size, the first row is RawForge installed using Torch. As you can see, it's 7.1 gigabytes. And just for testing, I've installed RawForge ONNX with CUDA. It's 800 megabytes. With web GPU, it's 423. And for CPU, it's only 410 megabytes. So it's much smaller than the Torch installation. Another advantage of ONNX is that Torch is finicky. So if you run a rolling release like Arch, Manjaro or Catchy OS, Torch can break every time CUDA is updated on your system. By using ONNX, you get something a lot more stable. And you don't lose any performance. So when I tested it on my system, I got roughly the same processing time. Now, if you want to do the update, it's very easy. So I will start by removing the RawForge ONNX folder so I can start from scratch. Now you can create the folder where you want RawForge to be installed. In my case, I will call it RawForge ONNX. Then you enter that directory. I will assume you have already installed RawForge before, so UV is already installed on your system. So all you have to do is UV, VE, and V to create the virtual environment. Next, you do UV pip install RawForge ONNX. This sign, I don't know how to pronounce it, CPU, and that's it. By using this command, it will install RawForge ONNX, which will work on all CPU, including M1 Mac. If you want something else, you can go on the RawForge GitHub, so I will put the link in the video description. From there, you have the command if you want to install it for NVIDIA GPU. You have the command for Windows. And you also have a web GPU if you want. If you use these commands, don't forget to add UV before. So for me, I'm in this Linux Mint virtual machine because that's the best operating system. So I will run it for CPU. That's it, RawForge is installed. Now all we have to do is open Darktable. Then you go to the RawForge plugin. You go to the settings menu. And you will change the RawForge binary. So you click on the folder right there. Then you go to your local OPT. You have your new RawForge ONNX. You click on .venv. If you don't see that folder, just right click and click on show hidden files and the folder will appear. So you double click there, you go to bin and there you look for RawForge. So there you see you have the new RawForge ONNX binary. So you double click there. You click on Save Path, and that's it. So you can select a picture. Well, let's say I select this. You click Denoise, and everything will work like before. And that's it. We have our new picture. Everything is working. Once everything is fine, you can go back to your terminal. If I go back to my .local/opt, whoops. You see I have my original RawForge folder. I don't need it anymore, so I can remove it. And voila. See you next time.